Hello, welcome to another S.H.Figuarts review. S.H.Figuarts New Stands Figure Series, then copyrights of Bandai Action art and the theme pursuing case, especially through humanoid action. This is AkaRenger, the first ever Super Sentai, in canon anyway. For those of you, this is where Power Rangers comes from, first ever. I never watched this show. I don't watch a lot of Super Sentai, but you know, this Figuarts was pretty cheap because Sentai Figuarts usually are cheaper unless they're the exclusive colored ones like the pink or yellow ones that you get online. But the general release Sentai stuff are like the cheapest Figuarts you can get. And I got him because he's the first. So no, I have Commander Ichigo, I have Space Sheriff Gavan, and now AkaRenger, which yeah, like I said, because being the first, that's the reason why I picked him up. And me being that cheap. So open up the box. If you want to take a closer look at the box art, instruction manual, and photo shoot of the figure, please feel free to head over to the Facebook or click a link in the description below. Very colourful. I'm mostly red, but still very colourful and nicely designed box. I like how the side is white here, and I like, you know, the different poses and how the figure is. But what I don't like is how this art here covers up most of the accessories, so you can't actually see inside. You're gonna have to be like, oh, what do you get inside? And you have to look online to know what you get inside. Top of the box doesn't have a name for it. Just says there's the logo. Like, haha! If you don't know what this is, then you shouldn't be buying it. Information on the bottom. And back of the box. So yeah, this is a pretty nicely designed box on the back, showing you different accessories, but doesn't show you all the hands you get, which is yeah, a big deal with S.H.Figuarts. I think, you know, it's always good to have lots of hands, and he does have lots of hands to do different things. Quick look at the instructions manual right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Camera goes up and look down. Right. So, even though it's a modern, like 2014 release, has the old style S.H.Figuarts packaging. So, get that off. And bloody hell, you get a lot of stuff in there. Commander Ichigo, be jealous. There we go. So, apart from the fist hands already on him, he has this spray open hand, which is like a signature pose. So from what I can tell, when you the Super Hero Tyson and Gokaiger stuff. He has flat hands, so you can do an Ichigo Henshin if you want to do. Gun holding hands, that stick holding hands, and the wrapped up stick holding hands. So he has that stick which you can wrap up. Has a cape, which is a solid piece, and it's kind of like lame that way. Has a gun in the holster, or gun not in the holster, or gun in the holster with this different belt that has these little jets that he uses to, I imagine, fly. And this bomb right here, which is very similar to the one that came out of Ichigo, one of the Ichigos. But yeah, if you pick him up, he does have a bit of plastic protection, if I remember correctly. Yep, on his butt cheeks, he has like protection there, so butt cheek protection. So just pull those pieces of plastic out and you're good to go. Also, one inside his neck there, so pop his head. Do you have to pop his head off? Yes, you do. Pop his head off, or neck off, and they. So quick look at the accessories here. You got this stick, which really literally is a stick, but they have molded a little, these little dents here where the paint changes. Pretty durable. Next you have the fold up version, which is okay, I guess. It looks the part. You have the bomb, which I'm not sure how he's actually going to hold it. His hand, I think holding hand should be able to hold it. It's almost like a football with spikes coming out. All those little six-sided, what do you call them? Six-sided hexagons. You have a hard cave, which is a big square thing on the back that just plugs in, and I kind of don't like these capes because like it's hard, so it's lame. But I guess you can swap it with a cloth one if you make one yourself. But it's a huge square on his back when he's not wearing. But he's always wearing a cape supposedly, so they really, the whole point of taking off the cape must have been that they just thought, hey, people can make their own capes. Yeah, of course, this version of the belt, which what you do is you pop off the S thing on his belt, pop off the buckle, pull that off, attach this Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty easy. And plug this back in. And these are little plugs and not just pegs, so there's a little dent on the little plugs on the S shape on the back, so it doesn't fall off easily, which is good. So I'm going to swap this back. Very, very easy indeed, which is good. No, it's not too tight and not too loose. Peg in. Oh, no, it's not going in. Speaking of being not too hard, but is it going in? No. Whoops, I have to hit the wrong way around. So, of course, finally you have the little pistol. He has. There we go. And, of course, the empty buckle. An empty gun pouch. So, again, just unplug this and plug this one in. Again, it's very easy. It's not too loose, not too tight. Well, plugging this one in is a bit harder. Just aim it. There we go. Oh, is it in? Yeah, it's in. Cool. So, yeah, that's good. I'll just leave these to the side for now, and you can do articulation with this belt. So, double neck joint, of course, up, down, sideways, sideways, full. Oh, well, his head gets kind of stuck. Can he do a full rotation? No, he can't. Oh no, yes he can. Chess. Ball joint, so lots of movement here, down, up, sideways, sideways. Leg goes down, come out a double style, so rotating here, down, up, 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 back, double knee joint. Oh, up, up. Oh, really tight joints on the foot. That's good. Sideways, sideways, toe joint. So really good for posing, and nothing at the bottom of his boots. And left out his arms because they're a bit different. So ball, hands on the little ball sockets on the little swiveling arm. Double elbow joints. And shoulders on a little ball peg that goes up. Oh no, it's not ball peg, it's a little swiveling arm thing. Universal joint, full rotation. And it has this piece of plastic there, sort of just in the shoulder, which looks kind of odd, but makes sense for articulation purposes. S.H.Figuarts AkaRenger is jam-packed full of accessories, and that's really awesome. Sentai stuff usually get the bad end of the stick. They have less video games, less albums, less music videos, etc. And, you know, overall not as detailed toys, but this guy is really good. Molding wise, he's pretty excellent. All the joints are really good. Accessories look great as well. Paint wise, he looks just like how he should. The joints are a bit weird, but then most of the S.H.Figuarts Sentai stuff does look a bit weird anyway with the joints, because, you know, they're trying to like do the best joints possible with sort of like spandex stuff. It isn't like Kamen Rider or Space Sheriff Gavan where they have armor to hide the joints, so they can look a bit odd here, but it's understandable, and I think they've done the best they can with AkaRenger. The details on this guy is excellent. For such a simple suit, they've managed to sort of capture the the essence of this guy. Also, do want to note that his gloves, like his hands, are identical to Kamen Rider Ichigo, and I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, in the so hooray for spares and stuff. So overall, I do really like this figure, even though I haven't seen the show. The accessories are really great. It's just a really fulfilling package. And I do like how the shiny red helmet contrasts from the matte red body suit, which is, you know, attention to detail right there. So yeah, other things to describe, maybe, but the eyes are pretty good. The logo on his helmet's pretty nice. I think for Sentai design, he's held up pretty well in figure form anyway. Like, yeah, his eyes are a bit goofy in the movies, but overall he's done pretty well. I think if they redid his suit a little bit, like maybe actually use a different material for his base spandex suit, he would look pretty well in modern times. So yeah, he's pretty good figure. So he's dirt cheap for S.H.Figuarts, and if you like Super Sentai, definitely try and pick him up. I guess eventually they will do the other colors of all the old teams, but we don't know when. So far, he's the only one of AkaRenger. I think there was photos of the other ones, one of the Time Machine Nations, but just because they're being on display doesn't mean they can get sold. I mean, I'm still waiting for Kamen Rider Olga. He's not been released, and that's really annoying because I really want that figure. So, yeah, good figure, cheap price. Like Sentai, definitely pick him up. Even if you just like Power Rangers, definitely pick him up as well, because he's part of Power Ranger history. Without him, there wouldn't be Ranger, and there wouldn't be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.